Guys, what is going on? I thought I'd put this video together for you guys real quick and kind of give you an update as to what's going on with these UAW talks with the big three and where we stand. So let's get at it. So, in case you're not really following, or for those who are not following, these are really, we've kind of surmised this list of what the UAW wants and kind of where we're at from the big three. So, the big things with the UAW is they want a 46% pay increase, a 32-hour work week with 40 hours of pay, their tier system removed, and restoration of traditional pensions for new hires, amongst other demands. But those are the big things, right? We're going to get into that in a minute as to how that 46% looks. And here is what the big three has offered so far. So Stellantis has offered 14.5%. Ford and GM have offered roughly about 10%, from what I can read from the CBS article. So getting my phone and doing math, because guy's not very good with the fingers and whatnot. So a full time assembly plant worker at Ford and GM makes about $32 an hour, and Stellantis makes about 31. The part time employees make 17, and the Stellantis part time employees make about 16. Right. So if we do, let's give them 46%. Right. $32 will turn into 46, and 16 will turn into 24. Okay, but in the real world, are they going to get 46%? Probably not. Let's cut that in half and go 32 times, let's go 22%. So that takes them to about $39 an hour, right? And I know this is very subjective. Everybody's going to kind of, either they support it or they don't support it. But you know what? I believe that if you work hard, you deserve a decent wage, right? According to Sean Fain at the UAW, the big three combined have made $21 billion in their first 6 months, so they deserve their share. And who would argue? But the big problem here is, you know, GM and Ford and Stellantis are not going to just go, yeah, okay, we're going to absorb that pay increase. You're going to pay for it. So let's get into what's going to happen if they go on strike, and if they approve what it's going to cost you to buy that new car. So here's what I got, and I couldn't fit it all on this page, so we're just going to highlight some of the important facts, okay? Got this again from the CBS article. The average new vehicle in the US costs about 48,000 and change to begin with, right? If they go on strike, a 2 week strike could put prices up of an average of about 2%, adding almost $1,000 minimum to your new car, right? As of the end of August, they claim that the big three automakers collectively had enough vehicles to last about 70 days. 60 is the industry average, and after that, they would run short, driving prices up. Okay, I don't think that number is high enough. I think that potentially either way, I think if they don't go on strike, you're going to see an average of a 2 to 5% increase. And this part is just my opinion. Okay. I think you're going to see an average price increase of 2 to 5% regardless. I think if they go on strike, you could see that 2% turn into double digits, maybe 10%. Because what's going to happen is the average days on market is going to dry up, right? And because the production's not there, I mean, the production on this car specifically is already in the shitter, right? So, in general, we could see 2 to 5% increase if they don't go on strike. And I think, again, you could see double digits, upwards of probably 10% if they go on strike. And that's 2 weeks or more, right? Because everybody's going to start jacking prices up. Again, just my opinion, but I got this from the CBS article. So here lies the next problem. In case you weren't aware, we're already having major transportation delays with not having enough drivers for the carrier trucks and whatnot, and getting stuff on trains. There are huge staff shortages now. Add a strike to that. Most of these guys, the drivers and whatnot, are not going to cross the picket lines. Now, again, up here things are a little different. You can only be held for so long, but most guys volunteer and to say, you know what, I'm not crossing the picket line, because it's just, you know what, it's probably the ethical thing to do, right? So it's going to drive up more wait times and more delays on an already shortened schedule, right? And if you missed our video, we'll put it up there for you guys. And it was about the last allocation and constraint delays and all that. There's a thing in there about the transportation and whatnot, so make sure you check it out. But we're gonna stay on top of this for you guys, and you know, when we get updates, we're gonna put another video up and let you guys know. Really appreciate you checking out the channel. As always, make sure you hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe so you stay up to date when we put out new videos. Thanks again, guys. We'll see you soon.